The mesquite smoke curled upward, mingling with the Texas sun as it glinted off the spring-fed pond at Carter Ranch. Lucas Carter stood by his grill, flipping a ribeye seasoned with his father's recipe garlic, pepper, and a dash of nostalgia. 3 months after his father's death, the 40-acre property in Willowbrook County felt hollow without his dad's laughter or corny jokes echoing from the workshop. This barbecue by the water's edge was Lucas's way of keeping his father's memory alive, a nod to their Sunday ritual. The pond sparkled like a jewel, the air heavy with the scent of sizzling meat and summer grass. But the screech of tires on gravel shattered the peace. A silver Lexus pulled up, and out stepped Evelyn Price, Willowbrook Estates HOA president, her tailored blazer as sharp as her glare. Beside her was Victor Lang, a corporate suit whose slick back hair and icy smile screamed boardroom predator. They marched toward Lucas, Evelyn clutching a clipboard like a battle standard. "Mr. Carter," Evelyn snapped, her voice cutting through the calm, "this land is under HOA control. Your unauthorized barbecue violates Section 5.3.1. Outdoor activities require board approval. Cease immediately." Lucas wiped sauce from his hands, his calm unshaken. "This is my land, Ms. Price. My family's owned it since 1952, deed and all." He gestured to the pond, its boundaries etched in his memory. Victor chimed in, his tone colder than a winter audit. "Community standards supersede outdated claims. Your setup threatens property values and environmental regulations." Lucas pulled a worn folder from his truck, the deed inside yellowed but ironclad. "This says I own from that oak to the creek. Your HOA has no say here." Evelyn's eyes narrowed, but Victor snapped photos of the deed, his face unreadable. "We'll verify this," he said, "but expect legal consequences if you persist." As they retreated, Evelyn's parting shot lingered. "Read the guidelines, Mr. Carter. You don't know what you're up against." The threat hung heavy, like storm clouds over the ranch. Lucas tried to reclaim the moment, but the ribeye sizzle couldn't drown out his unease. Victor's calculated gaze scanning the pond like a vulture eyeing prey felt like more than HOA nonsense. His father's voice echoed, "Trust your gut, son." Trouble was brewing, and it wasn't just about a grill. 2 days later, Evelyn returned with 2 police officers, her voice a siren of indignation. "That's him," she shrieked, pointing at Lucas. "Trespassing on community land, defying regulations." Officers Delgado and Hayes approached, looking weary. Delgado, notepad in hand, asked, "Sir, can you explain your presence here?" Lucas handed over the deed. "Lucas Carter. This is my property." Hayes checked the coordinates on a GPS, then pointed to the fence line. "Ma'am, you're 15 feet onto his land. The community boundary's over there." Evelyn's face flushed crimson. "Impossible. Our surveyor confirmed the pond's ours." Delgado's tone hardened. "The deed's legitimate. You're the one trespassing." As they left, neighbor Clara Bell, an 80-year-old with a novelist wit, whispered, "Evelyn's got friends in dispatch. This won't be her last stunt." Sleepless, Lucas sat by the pond at 3 a.m., the moonlight turning the water to silver. His father's words, "every problem's a puzzle," felt distant. Outmatched, he considered leaving, but abandoning the ranch meant betraying his father's legacy. Digging through his dad's office, he found a leather journal hidden behind surveying gear. Entries from 2 years back chilled him. March 15th. Black sedan's back, same guy photographing the pond. Clara says they're asking about development potential. Later entries described unauthorized surveys and Evelyn's pointed questions. The final note, weeks before his father's heart attack, read, "They are bold now, surveying my land." Evelyn's with a suit who eyes the pond like it's gold. "This is bigger than our 40 acres. If I'm gone, Lucas, fight them." Photos in a folder labeled maintenance showed strangers with survey equipment and Evelyn with corporate types. Lucas's grief hardened into resolve. Clara's son, Officer Hayes, knocked the next morning, guilt in his eyes. "Your dad suspected a land grab," he said. "Pinnacle Properties uses HOAs to pressure owners into selling cheap. He was building a case." Lucas's blood ran hot. This wasn't about a barbecue, it was a corporate scheme. Evelyn's next move was a viral Facebook post, painting Lucas's grill as an environmental hazard. Concerned Willowbrook residents exploded with lies. Lucas was a reckless outsider tanking property values. Neighbors like Mrs. Tate fretted over her roses. Bob Granger ranted about barbecue smoke. Victor arrived with Laura Vance from Pinnacle Properties, offering a buyout at a third of the land's value. "Avoid legal trouble," Laura urged, her smile predatory. Lucas declined, spotting their desperation for his pond's water rights. A message from attorney Rachel Kim changed everything. "I've tracked Pinnacle across counties. They target water-rich properties, using HOAs to harass owners into selling. Your land's their linchpin." Rachel arrived the next day, her briefcase brimming with evidence. Pinnacle's hit 17 neighborhoods, acquiring 127 properties at 40% below market for a $500 million resort project, she said, spreading maps showing secluded communities. Lucas's pond was highlighted, its water essential for their plan. Clara overheard Evelyn on her patio, plotting to remove the final obstacle. Her recording captured Evelyn's $10,000 monthly payments from Pinnacle. Rachel grinned. "This is conspiracy and fraud. We'll bury them." That night, she warned, "They'll escalate. Expect a desperate move." Lucas prepared for war, knowing his father's evidence, photos, journals, and Clara's recordings was his arsenal. Evelyn struck back with a fake court order, demanding Lucas stop a planned live stream exposing Pinnacle. At 10 a.m., by the pond, Lucas, Rachel, and Hayes went live, drawing 8,000 viewers. Lucas detailed the barbecue dispute, then Rachel unveiled Pinnacle's scheme, maps, financials, and Clara's recordings. Evelyn stormed in with Victor and a lawyer, waving the forged order. "Cease this defamatory broadcast," Victor bellowed. The allies tanked the stream's viewership to 500 with spam flags. But Hayes, the retired investigator, stepped up. "I've documented Pinnacle's fraud for 3 years," he declared, revealing Evelyn's $123,000 payments and Victor's fake license. Rachel confirmed no court order existed. Neighbors emerged, boosting the stream to 15,000 viewers. The comment section roared with support as residents shared their own Pinnacle horror stories. Evelyn's smirk faded, Victor fled. The crowd's outrage buried her. 6 months later, Lucas sat in a Travis County courtroom, watching Evelyn sob before Judge Delgado. "That barbecue ruined my life," she wailed, pointing at him. The gallery, Clara, Hayes, Rachel, and 30 neighbors watched her unravel. The trial was a spectacle. District Attorney Lisa Trump presented Hayes' surveillance, Clara's recordings, and Rachel's report on Pinnacle's $85 million scam across 17 neighborhoods. Evelyn admitted taking $127,000 to pressure owners, her defense of being an overzealous volunteer collapsing. Victor had fled to the Caymans. Pinnacle faced bankruptcy and FBI probes. Evelyn got 3 years probation, $50,000 in restitution, and 500 hours of service at Carter Memorial Park, Lucas's new preserve. Her breakdown claiming victimhood only deepened her disgrace. The community transformed. The 17 neighborhoods dissolved their HOAs, forming cooperative groups. Displaced families sued for justice, and Lucas's ranch became a beacon for property rights. Weekly Freedom barbecues drew dozens, forging bonds. Hayes wrote a bestseller, exposing the land grab, while Clara's eavesdropping made her a local hero. Rachel's new firm tackled HOA abuse, her TV appearances inspiring reform. Lucas glued by the pond, a plaque reading, "This land belongs to the people, not the greedy, gleaming nearby. Evelyn toiled in the park, her service a daily reminder of her defeat. As Lucas shared ribs with neighbors, his father's words rang true: stand for what's right, and the smallest spark can ignite justice. The pond sparkled, a testament to a victory that turned a barbecue into a revolution.